Well, everybody, Thanksgiving is over. You probably ate all the turkey that you possibly could, whether it was dry or not. I have nothing to do with that. That's between you and your spouse. And that build is probably between you and your spouse as well. Thank God I have one that understands.
Nest the God.
What's happening, everybody? It is your boy Kenneth Sean back here with Blue Oval Media, and yes, it is time for part 2 of the winter teardown project, making this car the world famous KSD notch. The goal is 800 horsepower. I got the legendary right there, world famous Dr. Waltz No.
What's up, America? Let me just tell you real quick.
Oh God, here we go.
This car is fast the way it is right now, but he wanted more power than Thor's hammer Mjolnir, so we're going back to the drawing board to get this thing like 2,000 horsepower to the tire. So that's what's up.
Like I said in video 1, everybody always needs a good hype man. But more importantly, for all you all that like SN95s, I need you all to go follow him at Walt No and the brand new page on Instagram at SN95 Power. Once again, at SN95 Power. You see the link sitting right there. So make sure you go follow that page. So let me kind of go over what we've done so far, what we got to do today, and hopefully what we can get accomplished. Stay tuned. All right, we're here. And so on today, our goal is to, number 1, get this supercharger off. Now, it would have been off in the last video, but the last bolt on this side all the way in the back is a pain for several reasons. Number 1, this big neck is in the way. Number 2, I have a fuel line. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to see it, but I have a fuel line. There you go. This one right here. It's in the way as well. And we've tried every angle that we possibly could to actually get that bolt off. And what we're just going to have to do is remove the line completely in order to get that bolt off. So what we want to do is, once we get that bolt off, I can do all the rest of the bolts. Those are all easy to get to. Take those off, lift this supercharger off the car, put it up, and we'll get all the wiring and all the harness out of here so that we can pull everything out the car. That's part 1. Part 2, we got to move the car over. Well, that's actually part 1. I don't know why I made that part 2. We got to get this car moved over. All right, that's and then number 3, I don't think it's good lighting in here right now, but we'll make some better. Part 3 is we have to now take everything on the inside. We got to pull this dash out. We got to pull all this stuff out. The that Dakota Digital, man, is going out. I got a brand new Holley. Got to pull all this stuff out. I got some random new parts as well. Pulled the little stainless steel thing off of here. I'm going back with the Foxbody one. So just so you can know, I have this one sitting on here, but we're going to go with the Foxbody one. Let me show you what that looks like. This is what I had on there before. It was from the previous owner. I don't really like it, but I am going to keep the buttons, and we're going to put this one on both sides. So there's one for the driver's side, and this is the passenger side. You always know the passenger side one because it will only have one. It's a singular one for the windows, where the driver's side has 2 of them for the windows. So we may get to that today, but like I said, the main goal is to get all this other stuff. So just miscellaneous stuff that I want to get knocked out as well. All right, so this is very tricky, but we've actually got in there with several swivels and all type of fun stuff. That's Walt's alarm, and make sure that he got that bank deposit coming in right now on a Sunday. Only Walt gets deposits on Sundays. Bank's not even open. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, there it is. When I tell you this is the hardest thing, and we're gonna show you what we had to do. Like, we're no mechanics here, all right? Well, I'm not. I can't speak for Walt. Walt is.
No, you're right the first time.
Walt is pretty good at this stuff. It is still a pain, and I'm already at the.
One eternity later.
So this is what we had to make happen. The crazy part about it is that you have to put this in first, get the swivel in, then get this one on. I was able to kind of maneuver it, but you have to do all of that just to get that back bolt out because the fuel line is in the way on. So the fuel line sits here. The bolt is sitting there. You can't go like this. So you have to come at it at an angle like this for it to sit on the fuel line from this side and go in like that. And it's a little painful because there's really no room in the back, but we got it. Now we're just gonna get the rest of these bolts out and get this supercharger up off this car. All right, after 20 minutes of getting everything undone and everything, we got it off. I'm about to cover up, obviously, these holes so that nothing gets in there. And my man Walt had to take a break real quick, and we're gonna get all of this other harness up out of here. As you can see, the Whipple is sitting right over there. Got to keep it clean, safe, and secure, so I'm gonna put a blanket and everything over it. But yeah, this is where we are right now. So I'm gonna focus on a couple other things that I need to do right now. But the supercharger is officially off, and this Ron Francis wiring kit will be coming out. Now, let me make this clear: the Ron Francis wiring kit was great, but it obviously uses the stock 03 computer, so I just want to kind of change that around. All right, so for you all that have not been following what's going on, I am taking out the Ron Francis wiring kit. Let me make this clear. The Ron Francis wiring kit was great, but because I'm trying to take the tuner to the next level and I don't want to use a stock 03, 04 Cobra computer, switching up and going with the Holley setup. So I ordered the Holley Terminator X system, and I ordered it from Redline Performance. They are going to give me a base tune along with that. I have Bosch 210 injectors coming in. There's a whole bunch of other pieces that's going along with the Holley Terminator X. And also I have the 12.3 Holley Dash, which I'm going to show you all in a little bit. So stay tuned, man. Might be the most fun stuff, but it's happening. Stay tuned. All right, so right now, you all see that we got the supercharger off, sitting over there on that side. And this is the harness. And so, like I said, the guy behind the camera, my man Walt, he hooked all this up for me. This is what the Ron Francis kit was. Took forever. The beauty of the Holley kit is that it doesn't have all of this. It's literally a plug that goes into this, and then it has all of the stuff that you just got to plug up. So it's a little bit more plug and play than this kit right here. So we got all of this. We took it out of the trunk last week, and so now got the seatbelt out, and so pulling this out. And here's the funny thing, man. I just found out that it's possible that on the rear of the car that I have Dynamat in here. I was like, that's interesting, because that's part of what we're going to do. I also want to kind of lay down some Dynamat or something to kind of seal up everything, so like I won't have the sound and the cold air, hot air, whatever coming in. But so we're going to now get this out, and maybe we'll start pulling some interior stuff today, because like I said, I'm taking that Dakota Digital Dash out, and I got a new Holley that I want to show you all. So let's get this out. But some of you all like, let me see that Holley in the car. Well, let's try to do that right now. Please help. All right, so fresh box from Holley. Shout out to Holley. Shout out for them having this sale too, cause man. And yeah, so we going straight digital on them. And this probably ain't gonna work right, like what I'm trying to do right now, but somehow, some way, this big old dumb thing is gonna sit on the inside of there. All right, so obviously it's not gonna work sitting like this, but somehow, some way. Here's the thing: the width works, the height a little interesting, but this is gonna sit inside of there. So for anybody that's wondering, my Dakota Digital is gonna be for sale. Thing about it is that it'll probably be on Marketplace before you all see this video, so it'll probably be sold. But I always do it at a good price. I never have parts that stay with me long, because I always give it at a good price, because I just want to get rid of it. I don't necessarily need it anymore. So so yeah, but we're going this route to make life just a little bit easier. It's the Holley EFI 12.3 Dash, and so I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to what it's gonna look like. It was a hard battle, because my main man behind us holding the camera, we fought about this, but don't do it. It was so it was a hard battle, but we're gonna go ahead and knock it out. Just got to make the car different, man. Don't want the car to be like everybody else's, but hey, it is what it is. So all right, let's get down to tearing down some more stuff. Here we go. All right, so what we have here is, so I just decided to put the radiator in, the new radiator, and as you can see, it is not going to have those tanks there. So put the new radiator in, but I did not install the fans just yet. As I told you all previously, I got the Ford contour fans that's going to go in here, and that's going to really keep this thing cool. The problem is that LMR does not have the bracket set. They're out of stock with it. So when that comes back in, they told me the month of December it should be back in. So I'll have that ordered. Then I'll mount the actual fans and go from there. We took the bridge off as well. I need to get the bridge powder coated, so we're gonna go ahead and get that done. So we took it off, and I'm gonna try to think about redoing these. I may run it to the back. These are the other fuel lines. I have to go PTFE lines. That's another project. So this is gonna be honest with you all. We're kind of doing this thing and taking it slow so that we don't rush, we don't stress ourselves out. I literally start at a certain time, end at a certain time. That's the thing about winter builds. I don't want to try to kill myself like I did before. Well, I didn't die, but you get the point. I don't want to kill myself like last time. So that's where we are with it. So we're going to I'm just going to clean this up. We're going to push this back in the corner. I got to make some decisions about some other stuff as well, but we're going to go PTFE lines all up front. PTFE lines the whole way around. And like I said, bridge is out. We got everything else covered up, and so it's just more details and more stuff to come. So that's part 2 on the actual how to do, you know, a winter project. And you know, I got stuff everywhere. Look, I even got a wrench in my pocket. But bottom line, you all take your time. And I'm just saying this from experience. This is my 17th time doing this car at this point in the game. I don't even know what number I'm on, but I'm encouraging you all to take your time. And so I'll probably in between maybe show you all some of the parts that I have. But if not, this may be the end of this video. So if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. It's your boy Kim Sean here with Blue Oval Media, and I am out.